Y'all, like, I have had enough. We are in 2024 and people are still doing this cat and mouse, but we gonna play tag back and forth communication. I don't know if I want you on good days, but then you know what? Today I'm not feeling it, so I'm gonna act like, you did something wrong because I don't know how to communicate. Like, look, y'all. We cannot continue to keep recreating these toxic cycles. At some point, it's gotta stop. If you don't like somebody, say you don't like somebody. But if you are, like, in the situation where you like somebody, but you're afraid, say you're afraid. Like, this whole back and forth, I don't know what I want, but I know that I like your energy, or I like your style, or I like, what you whipping. Like, none of that stuff is going to fuel a foundation for a relationship. Those fuel feelings and emotions, not structure. And we keep recreating these ideas and concepts of relationships based off of materials that are not built for structure. Honey, if you don't want to be with somebody, then don't be with somebody. If you got an attention deficit problem, admit you got an attention deficit problem. If you don't want commitment, say you don't want commitment. I am not in the industry of trying to decipher what you got going on behind closed doors. You just keep it a band. If you keep it a band, that's it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to say. Stop playing with people's emotions because you don't know what you want and how you feel about yourself. It's nobody else's responsibility to teach you about your own identity. It is your responsibility to figure out what it is you want, what's important to you, what values you got, what morals you want to build yourself upon. Honey, because if you're crumbling standing by yourself, you're going to break in a relationship, because a relationship has to have certain requirements for it to sustain itself through a storm. And if you see a storm coming on your own and you bailing, you going to bail before the storm even come up in a relationship. So my suggestion to you in 2024 is stop creating spaces you're not qualified for and then blaming everybody else for the environment. You have become a product of your environment because of what you are practicing behind closed doors. It is nobody's fault. It is nobody's responsibility to teach you about going to go find happiness. If you can't be happy on your own, you are not going to be able to be happy with somebody else. In fact, you're going to put them in a situation that they don't deserve because you can't be honest and real enough with yourself and look in the mirror and say, I am so broken, I am so damaged, I'm so toxic that I need to fix this stuff so that I don't bleed onto somebody else. It's not somebody else's responsibility to mop up a mess that you spilled. It's yours.